roll
start,
through.
Gia.
Well, that's okay. I was about to say we'll muddle through. It'll be okay.
Sorry, everybody. I think I had a finger spasm and I hit start before we were actually ready. Hello,
Yeah.
Gia.
Hi, Keisha. So,
Hi.
uh, you were about to say you had a fabulous dinner. You were going to say
I
something.
did. It was a little bit unexpected. Yeah. One of my brothers came into town with his lovely girlfriend, so we went out to dinner with one of my other brothers, and we did talk about tennis.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah.
And other stuff too, but it was fun. It was you never really get enough time with the brothers, so
Right. I
it
talked
was a
to a brother today.
lovely surprise. Yeah, how's he doing?
He was pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah. Hmm.
We decided I decided I need to, we don't have a common cause without our parents anymore. So you have to like make an effort
Yeah.
with your
Yeah, that's
growing
right.
siblings to
Yeah.
stay in touch. So
Mhm.
that's our advice to all of you people. Stay in touch with your siblings,
Mhm. Mhm.
even if it hurts. No.
Yeah. I'm hoping one of them can help me install a ceiling fan.
Oh, they probably saw that in your eyes, like she needs something.
There was silence, and it was almost as bad as the silence that follows you telling somebody you do a podcast.
I do a podcast. Yeah. Speaking of
Yeah.
General Hospital, so we had,
Yes.
what day is today? Thursday.
Today's Thursday, and we did have quite a fiery Thursday with some highs and lows. Mm, did we have? I guess we might have had a bit of a sparkle ponyish moment, and then we definitely had some vomiting.
Yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about with the
Yeah,
vomiting. I'm not sure
yeah,
about the sparkle pony moment though.
yeah. I might
Um,
be stretching it there. I
Probably
guess
something to
I
do with
am.
Jason knowing you.
I know. I guess that's
I
yeah.
could
It
feel
wasn't
you
quite.
getting all mushy like a marshmallow inside during one
Yeah,
scene.
a
You
little
loved him
bit.
so. I can't remember what happened Tuesday, Wednesday. I just remember today. Can you
Let's
refresh
see.
our memories at all?
I'll try. Let me dig. We had oh, yesterday I think it was, we had at least there was one scene with Nina and Willow when Nina was going over Willow's like
Oh yeah,
script.
and Ava
And
comes in and tries to
yeah,
butt in, and that was kind of
yeah.
funny. Yeah.
That part was kind of funny, but like the Willow Nina love fest was a little bit like, a little too much,
Too
I thought.
much over the top.
Well, I
Um,
wondered like what they're doing there.
well, I think they're trying to show bonding, of course, and but it was reminiscent to me of this coaching that Blaze and
Mhm.
Christina received from both
Yeah.
Nina and Brooklyn, and they were
Uh-huh.
acting like it was all professional, and they had this
Yeah.
something
Mhm.
to give when it
Mhm.
was really
Yeah.
like, I don't know, they didn't give us a moment where I went like, wow, that was really insightful. How I
Right.
wouldn't have made it through that interview without that.
Right, right. Yeah. Yeah. And it was
Um,
funny, I don't know, you probably did notice this. Nina mentioned how even though like part of the script was proper English, it was a little too formal for like speaking, and
yes,
suggested that,
yes, yeah,
and
yeah.
then there was another, like later in that same conversation, Nina said something to Ava, I think, and Nina used the wrong,
Oh,
wrong,
good catch. I didn't catch
incorrect
it.
English.
Oh, I didn't catch that. Good for you, though.
But it was like, I don't know. I don't know, Gia. That happens occasionally where they say I instead of me, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Or
or
subject verb agreement errors.
yeah, yeah, stuff like
Yeah,
that. But we
right.
still watch, even though it hurts.
It
It
hurts
hurts.
sometimes, yeah. But I didn't think it was Sparkle Pony, but I did kind of enjoy the Nina Ava, like they kind of got a little real in their conversation, and then
Yeah,
I thought Ava got manipulative again.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Um,
It's hard to trust anything Ava says now.
right now, yeah,
Yeah,
because she's just looking out for number one mostly.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
she's reverted back to form or whatever,
Mhm.
however you
Yeah.
say that.
And it feels like, this wasn't necessary, this path that she's on, you know?
No, and it never, because probably because of switched writers or whatever, we never
Yeah.
got what she was trying to achieve with Sonny. Like, was she trying
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
take over the business, or what was she doing? She got booted,
Right.
but we never saw into,
Mhm.
her goals. We couldn't
Yeah.
figure out what it was all about in the first place.
Right.
Um,
Right.
but
So,
I did
yeah.
think there was kind of a bittersweet moment between she and Nina where they kind of both acknowledged how things had changed, how their
Mhm.
friendship was truly fractured. Um,
Mhm.
and I felt like they both sort of acknowledged missing it.
Yeah. Although Nina said that she was doing better, right? She's doing
She
well.
did, but I think she was, saying that too, she was protesting too
You
much.
think so? I thought
Well,
maybe.
she is doing well, but I just felt like they had to have felt, they both, that friendship was real until the
Yeah.
writers decided to break it up.
Yeah. Yeah. And because they are similarly unpopular around town.
Yeah, yeah, and
So,
they're, sorry, Angel just
did
kind of
I
came
say
in
something
there. Yeah,
stupid?
did you say something stupid? No, mine is set for actual angel wings.
Oh, okay. Mine's just set for when you
Yeah,
say stupid things, so I'm
stupid
surprised
stuff.
it didn't go off just now. But
Yeah, I'm just a more sort of positive, hopeful person, and so I'm the kind of person that sees unicorns and,
yeah, that's true. That's true.
yeah,
You are just a ray of sunshine.
right, right.
Yeah.
I
Huh.
believe, yeah. And
Yeah.
you're more of a negative Nelly, so
Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Um,
sorry. Mm-hmm.
anyway, that I thought that conversation was kind of good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what else did we
Oh
have? Oh,
well. Yes.
we had the interview with, so
Yeah.
that guy is an actual celebrity, I gather,
Yeah. He's
from
an
what I read.
actual guy. Yeah, who does like gossip and celebrity stuff.
He was pretty stiff for somebody who's like a real
Well,
celebrity.
and didn't the last time this topic came up was didn't Blaze say no, it's too risky? Did I miss something where they changed their mind and decided they were going to do it? Cuz I there they were, right?
Um, I
I
can't
guess
remember if we had a follow-up conversation when they showed them
maybe
changing
we
their
did
minds.
and I just like spaced it out or something. But
I,
anyway, yeah, there they were and he didn't ask any questions about Sonny or, he was quite respectful and
yeah, it was all pretty boring, I thought, really.
kind of, yeah, except this was another vomiting sort of scene when TJ and Molly got their
Oh,
hands on it.
oh my
It's like
gosh. Could I
that
have
was,
hated them any more? They were like both just ridiculous. And
yeah,
I could
yeah,
see the actors being like, this is a really stupid turn of events, because
yeah.
their misconstruing Christina's
Hmm.
statement was really a stretch, I thought.
Yeah, it was. And they just act so like high and mighty. It's like,
And they've just got TJ like having it in for Christina, and
yeah. Hmm.
it's
And now
really,
Molly
it's
too. Molly
really
was saying
unappealing.
terrible things about her.
Yeah, yeah, they're really being jerks. It's like, I
Yeah.
don't want you to raise that baby. You're a jerk.
No, no. So, yeah, that was unfortunate that we're,
But
I guess,
yeah,
meant to not like them at all right now,
we're
you know?
really not meant to. Yeah.
No.
It's like a
Mm-mm.
contest. Like, who do you hate more, Natalia,
I
TJ,
know.
and Molly? I don't know.
Yeah, they're kind of neck and neck. Hmm.
But anyway, back to that interviewer. I can't
Oh,
think of his
yeah,
name
yeah.
right now. So
Perez
was that
Hilton.
some? Do you know who he is in the real world?
Well, I've seen his name a lot, but that's not really the kind of stuff I gravitate towards. So I
No,
haven't
you're
ever
you're
seen him.
so much more highbrow than that.
I just like to watch Friends.
I had a dream the other night, and it was really kind of a nightmare about my dad. But like
Hmm.
sort of it was of no consequence, but I was Jennifer Aniston in the dream.
Oh, well, good for
For no
you,
reason, I
Gia.
was just like, "Hey, I'm
Yeah,
Jennifer Aniston," you know.
yeah.
But
Uh-huh.
the rest of the dream was my father wander like from room to room in a castle and he was lost and
Hmm.
I was
Hmm.
trying to help him find his room. That was it.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Super duper random, but why would I
Yeah.
be Jennifer Aniston? We don't know.
Well, I don't know. Yeah. That's
Um
interesting. Hmm. Okay.
anyway, so I didn't know who Perez Hilton?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is he related to Paris Hilton?
I don't think that's his real name.
Okay.
But yeah.
Anyway, I gathered there was some kind of negative feedback online about apparently he liked to out people.
Oh, huh. Interesting.
And so people were saying, kind of, isn't it ironic that he's doing this?
Uh-huh.
And I was like,
Uh-huh. Yeah, that
"Hmm."
is a little weird.
Well, I thought he seemed sort of stiff and subdued, and
Mm-hmm.
I figured he was a contest winner, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been good if they'd had a contest winner
Yeah,
instead of a
and
real person.
so I was sort of surprised to find out that he's like a guy that does this sort of like thing
Yeah.
for real, and
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
they didn't camp it up or have fun or anything, and it was
Yeah, I know. It was, you're right. He was stiff. The whole thing was a little bit like everybody was kind of holding their breath.
yeah. So I don't know. And other people pointed out on the fashion topic that Blaze and Christina are not really dressed for summer, and I thought, oh, you're
No.
right.
No, and
Yeah,
it seemed like Blaze had been wearing that same outfit.
yeah, she had. Wouldn't you come out in something too fabulous for your TV? You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
yeah.
So anyway, it seemed like almost like they had to like rush to get that interview in. Like maybe it wasn't part of the plan to have it that day, but I don't know what else
Yeah.
was going on. But you know,
But
anyway,
yeah, a leather skirt or leatherette or pleather or whatever, not really a
yeah, and
summer choice.
satiny kind of blouse. Yeah,
Dark colors, everybody in dark colors, but
yeah, yeah. Hmm.
we're really nitpicking now.
Yeah, and
Um
plus they were like super kind to Natalia. Like I still
oh
don't.
right. Yeah, once again we elevate Natalia and kick Ava to the curb and it was
Yeah,
weird.
that's a little bit bizarre to me, that Ava is the most guilty party here. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
yeah. I mean, she is guilty, but it shouldn't be the
Yeah.
most guilty.
No, no. At least Ava recognized that what Natalia was saying was awful, you know?
And even if they hadn't edited out Ava's voice, like Ava
Mhm.
didn't say anything
No,
disgusting
she
like
she
Natalia did.
really I don't think she was, like, trying to draw that sort of thing out of Natalia.
No, she was kind of shocked that
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was coming out of her.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it just sort of fits everybody's agenda of
Yeah,
let's
it's
let's pile
strange.
on Ava. Yeah.
And didn't like the last time Christina saw Natalia was when she was sort of being honest with her, and Natalia's like, "I've had enough. You can leave." Like,
Yeah, so
and then
rude. Yeah.
in the interview, she's saying Natalia's been nice and respectful to her.
Right.
I
Right.
don't
I
understand
know.
why they have to like go the other way and like actually lie about
Yeah,
that. You know.
it's weird. I don't know. They must really like that actor and want to keep her on there.
I don't know. I don't
It's
getting a lot of
bizarre.
mixed messages, I guess.
And then we had lots more of Carly and Jason on the bridge. Um,
Yeah, Carly and Jason. Yeah, that was a little
oh wait, were they still on the bridge or were they? No, they were in
no.
his room. They were back in his room, right?
Yeah, and she was talking about how glad she was to have him around, but then well, that was the bridge talk, and then of course he had to tell her that was all a
Yeah.
lie.
And then he's leaving and she's
Yeah.
losing it again and I'm a big
Yeah.
girl now and yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just feels like they've stretched out this conversation with them too long.
Yeah. Yeah, especially
And
because it seemed like they would have had some other conversations like this, weeks ago.
yeah, so it was a little tiresome.
Yeah. Um, and
And
then
what
well, we also had the Brennan stuff, like how
Oh
he's
yeah,
somehow been
Brennan's
erased from
disappeared.
Pentonville.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
who did
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, does he have that power himself? Like, is Pikeman, imploding right now since Valentin's in the wind?
Who knows,
And
Gia?
I don't know. Nobody understands Pikeman. I'll say it again.
No, and I'm afraid that they're just going to keep it going. you
Yeah.
know. Ay.
And I just keep thinking, okay, these characters they're all going on summer vacation. They had to come up with a little like couple
Oh
weeks
yeah,
thing.
yeah, that's right. You always come up with a summer vacation
Yeah, because
reason.
I haven't seen anything about Valentin disappearing
Leaving.
from the
Yeah.
cast. Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
So that's kind of
Yeah.
weird. Uh,
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
what else did we have?
She is tired today, huh?
I'm a little tired. Yeah.
Hmm. From Gia out in the world
Yeah.
out there, our
Mhm.
listeners, Gia's been putting salt on her watermelon.
Yes. Yeah. And um, it was suggested to me from some Facebook friends,
Hmm.
and I've heard of it. Of course, I'm sure you've heard of it, right?
I don't think so. It just sounds completely unnecessary
We
to
travel
me.
in different circles, I guess. I
We
had heard of it,
really
like kind
do.
of like an old school thing to do.
Yeah,
So I
just
said I'd try it, and now I'm kind of hooked on it. And I was
uh
trying to explain to my friend here that it doesn't taste salty.
it's
It
not
just
even that. It's just like you're supposed to not eat a ton of salt, right? I
well,
mean,
nobody's supposed to eat a ton of
nobody
salt.
no, it just seems like why would you put it on stuff that doesn't
It's
require
it
it?
elevates it. It
Ugh.
like it heightens it almost heightens the sweetness if that can be
Yeah, I can sort of
true.
believe that because you do put salt in baking and stuff, but
Right, like you put that pinch of
yeah,
salt in, and otherwise,
yeah.
otherwise it's a one note thing.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like I think that's what happens with Walmart baking. Like you buy something from the Walmart baking area and it like looks
Yeah.
perfect, but it
Mhm.
just tastes like one thing, just
Yeah.
sugar. It just tastes like sugar.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's missing the salt, possibly, and many other things,
Many,
possibly.
possibly many other things too. Yeah. Just
Um,
also, I'm concerned because watermelon seems like it's good for you, but
yeah,
if you're putting salt on it, I think that might negate the
I
benefits.
think people the jury's out on this whole salt thing. I think
Oh
that
no! Oh no! Well, I know I shouldn't talk because I eat way too much sugar, so maybe I should just shut up.
yeah, gonna say. But well, I don't think you get it because, like you said, those caramels that I like that you send
Yeah,
me that
the
have the
salted
salt on them.
caramels, that's another thing where it's like,
Oh,
why would you
it's
ruin.
like crystallized salt,
Yeah,
so you get
it
a
is, it
real hit.
is
You
a
get a
real
real
hit,
hit.
yeah.
Yeah, and
It's
with the
ugh.
sugar, it's like, oh baby. Well, do you like Cracker Jacks? Like caramel, salty, sweet.
Mm, yeah,
Well, see, this is a whole area where our Venn
yeah,
diagram does not,
yeah,
work
right,
out.
right, yeah. I guess that's true, Gia.
Well,
All right.
if you have watermelon, don't ruin a whole piece for yourself, but just put a few grains of salt on a little corner just so you can try it, just see what you think.
Okay, all right, all right.
And I think other people are going to back me up on this being
Yeah, yeah, all right. Okay.
a, a thing. But
I'll try to withdraw my complaint.
but yeah, I have been the watermelon thing goes on because it's like fiddleheads in Maine. Like there's a short window of
Mhm.
time when the
Yes.
watermelons are
Yes, that's
hitting.
true.
So
Mhm.
the last one from the Publix was Yucco. So I traveled
Oh.
to a different grocery store and I had a good one today. So
Yeah.
I'll just
Okay.
keep getting it while the getting's
Yeah.
good.
Okay. All right.
Is
That's your sort of mission every day is to get a
it's like the
watermelon.
essence of summer. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's
Yep.
like
I don't know
okay.
what we were talking about. We got way off.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was my fault. I was
We
hoping
could
that
talk
somehow.
about Sasha's snacks. Have
Yeah,
you
that's true. She had kind of a nice little moment with what's her name there, Violet.
Violet, yeah.
Yeah. And did it make you think Sasha wasn't sort of acting like it was on her mind, but she seemed so natural as a mom, like or
Yeah, yeah.
nurturing and caring, and just sort of made me think about her losing her baby and
Oh,
how
yeah, that's
traumatic.
sad.
Oh,
I'm glad
that
they didn't go
reminds
there.
me. Yeah,
Mhm.
I have a grocery store story. I was
Okay.
at the store the other day and I rounded a corner and almost ran into a guy with my cart, and he looked like Brando. And
Wow.
my heart skipped a beat a little bit. It kind of looked like Brando if he might have had a meth problem at some point. But that
That was
but
Sasha. Um,
yeah, yeah. But anyway,
did you speak
so
to him and tell him this?
no, he seemed nice enough though.
Okay. Did you say, "You got
But
chocolate in my peanut butter," or anything like that?
if I was ever going to use a line, that should be the line.
You have to have people pretty old, though, to get it.
That's funny. That's a good one. All right. So where were we now? Oh,
Oh,
Sasha.
it's
Yeah,
Sasha making the
Sasha.
snacks, which the
Yeah.
initial one, what was it? Celery and what
Peanut
and
butter
what?
and raisins. You haven't heard of
Oh.
ants on a log, right? Was that what it was?
Oh,
Ants on a
right,
log.
okay.
Yeah.
I kinda had my head turned when it was first I was
Oh, yeah. And then she had
looking it up.
another one. What was the second one? Fish
Something
in a
with,
stream or something?
yeah, it was celery and
Goldfish
yeah, it was a
hummus.
and pretzel goldfish on
Oh,
top, and
yeah,
I thought,
yeah, yeah.
"Yeah, I don't know about that one."
Yeah, I don't either. But
The whole thing. I mean, and you can just lick that stuff right out of the celery if you want.
yeah, and just throw the celery out.
Throw the celery right out.
I like the idea though of she and Violet doing some cooking together and putting together a
Yeah,
recipe book. That
yeah,
seemed
that would be
nice.
cute, and I like that Violet was still there because I thought, does the fact
Mhm.
that her father is gone as a character mean that she's gonna be
Right.
gone, or are they gonna
Right.
keep
Yeah.
her.
Mhm.
And I like that they've made her, Violet so much more subdued and not,
Yeah. Mhm.
he's not
Right.
pulling out all the stops every scene.
Right,
Um,
right, and singing songs where there's no
yeah,
need
there's no
for
like,
a song.
there's
Yeah.
no Shirley Temple stuff going
Right.
on.
Mhm. Oh, that reminds me. I guess was it yesterday? We had Ned and Tracy and Sonny.
Oh,
Was that
that
yes?
yeah,
Or
Ned and
the day
Tracy, I don't
before?
know which day that was, but that was a
Yeah.
pretty sparkle pony scene. I
Yeah,
enjoyed that.
it was. Yeah. Yeah.
I loved that he like took care of her arm with a
Mhm.
some sort of space age
Yeah,
like
the ice thing, the cool pack or
icy
whatever.
thing.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Made me
Mhm.
realize I don't have a first aid kit. I should probably have a first aid kit. I
Yeah.
don't have
Okay.
anything like that. Yeah.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
but that was a very sweet scene, and I like that. Um, I don't know. The whole Luke's birthday thing was kind of touching. It was a little weird that they left Laura out of it as
Yeah. Yeah.
acknowledging that. I mean, I know she
Mhm.
wasn't his
Mm,
current
right.
wife, but
Mhm.
still, you would think it would warrant just a scene, maybe even just Kevin,
Mhm. Yeah.
acknowledging that she might be
Yeah.
sad that day, or
Mhm.
because they didn't part on the worst of terms, did they? Or I don't
No,
remember.
no, I mean, Laura was very upset when she found out Luke had died.
Right, right, yeah. You know what's
Um,
weird in real life? I know we keep getting off topic, but um, I have seen more than one post of first was with Sam, uh,
mhm.
posed with Luke's husband in Amsterdam, and then I saw
Uh-huh.
Anna with Luke's husband in Amsterdam.
Huh.
And first of all, I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know Luke had a husband, and it
Mhm.
was like, is it some like, how sometimes things are leaked on purpose or
Uh-huh.
whatever? It's like,
Uh-huh.
why?
Hmm.
Anthony Geary wasn't in either one, but it seemed
Yeah.
like was somebody intentionally deciding to like, we're
Hmm.
gonna go ahead and tell people that this actor is gay.
Yeah,
And
I've seen pictures of him, I think, with his husband.
oh, did you already know? I had no
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
And
But
well,
a
maybe I'm like
while
going
ago.
in the dark, but
That was a while ago.
like years ago, or
Maybe. Well, at least a year ago. I'm not sure exactly, but it seemed like, he had just like left his whole Hollywood whatever life, um and yeah, was living happily, peacefully, privately in Amsterdam.
I just wondered. I just always wonder when I like. It's like it seemed like it was like, wow, why would they purpose? Like it seemed like there might be some scheme to have
Mhm.
this be part of our storylines right now or something.
Uh-huh. I don't
I
know,
don't
Gia.
know.
I
I don't
don't
know.
know.
And then
Hmm.
of course there was some ugliness in the comments about people like, I don't think I needed to know. It's like,
That's
oh,
weird.
people,
That's
come
yeah.
on, come
Yeah.
on. But
Yeah.
he seems very determined to be private in his life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Right. I think so.
which
So,
is admirable that he's been able to do it.
mhm. Yeah.
But anyway, okay, back on topic.
Okay. Yeah, so we had so the Tracy Ned thing was very nice. Um and also Tracy and Sonny, I really liked that conversation cuz they were both
Yeah,
so civil,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, and kind of gave each other sort of the company they needed.
Is there like just anybody you put Tracy with anybody and it's a good
Mhm.
scene for some reason.
Right. Right. Yeah.
I kind of feel
Um
that way about Laura too, and maybe it's just like
mhm.
people that
Mhm.
have been on forever just know what they're doing or something, or maybe it's
Yeah.
the legacy of their character that they bring that whole weight of their.
That's true.
I
Yeah.
don't know what it is, but I think
Mhm.
Tracy makes the other character interesting somehow.
Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
They should just have a show where Tracy just sits in this barn and greets people and
Mhm.
has little chats.
Yeah. Well, it would have been nice if she'd had a chat with Stella about Luke's birthday or whatever, because
Oh
that's
yeah,
that's like her
they
only other sort of peer,
right,
right?
sort of right,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, that would be good. Yeah, Stella. I don't know. It has must have to do with people's contracts in real life that we only see them every
Maybe.
now and then.
Yeah.
But
Spotty. A lot like we don't see Ned very often, so it's always kind of a
yeah.
treat when you see him in
Marshall's
a scene like
disappeared
that.
from the landscape
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah.
So,
That's weird too. Yeah. Now that he's a double Emmy winner, I
yeah,
think.
he's just
But
home polishing his Emmy,
yeah.
as the kids say. Um,
Yeah. So those were nice scenes. We had Anna going at it with Jagger, trying to
well, not going at it. That was
well,
Ava
that's
going
right.
at it with
Right.
Kate.
That's the
Yeah,
kids say that. Who says that? I don't know.
yeah,
But fighting Jagger about
yeah, yeah,
everything. And I don't know if she has any sort of power. I mean, I guess she did manage to get somebody to call him and try to rein him in, but
yeah, yeah. She kind of went over his head and reported him
yeah.
a little bit, but
Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't seem to be slowing him down.
No, no. And then meanwhile he's squeezing in little moments with Ava.
Yeah, he's got time to snog with Ava, and
Yeah. I don't know. Does he have an angle there too, or does just
or yeah,
Ava?
or is he just that stupid? Or
Yeah, he must be. Did he really fall for her
because
damsel in
he
distress
does
thing?
seem a little bit besotted with her. I like that
Yeah,
word,
he does.
besotted. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, nice, nice, Gia. Yeah.
thanks. But I like that he like really felt the need to have scotch that bad that he went back to his own room.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Uh-huh.
Ava's like on her third martini. Like, where is he?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess that gave him an excuse to try to get into his room too and learn that he'd been locked
Right.
out.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I know.
Yeah.
But it's like
All
oh,
these
we're all hot and
things.
heavy, but oh, I need to go
Yeah.
get my.
I
I'm
know.
not going to drink that. God.
Right. Yeah. So what do you think of the scene where Carly sort of went toe to toe with him there in the lobby?
Oh, that was good. I
Mm.
enjoyed that. Um,
Mhm. Mhm.
yeah, I thought, I like when she and Sonny are kind of like equals. Like you could see that
Yeah.
Sonny was like, damn,
Yeah.
she's
Right.
still got it,
Yep. Yep. Mhm.
like they don't have any romantic bond anymore, but I think
Mhm.
he has respect for her. She's like one of the few people that can just like talk to him and say what she's
Yeah,
really thinking, and
yeah, mhm, yeah, and I
not
mean,
not be
except for
afraid.
yeah, it seems like I guess we're attributing this to his meds, but it seems like somewhere deep down he knows she wouldn't just like deliberately hurt him,
Yeah, yeah, right.
um, that they sort of have each other's back.
Yeah,
Um,
but I mean, he seemed like there was sheer admiration in his
yeah,
eyes,
uh-huh.
today.
Yeah, but also it seems like he wants to kill Jagger now, right? If
Yeah,
he didn't before, he definitely
he
does
definitely.
now.
Yeah, right. And
So
yeah,
that's a
and then
problem.
we caught Jason at the bus station just in time.
Just
I'll tell
in
you what I
time.
loved about the bus station.
Okay.
When they were standing up, there was like the logo, the emblem on the wall.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And you know how the Greyhound station has like kind of that stretched out running Greyhound?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, this is like a budget rate. It was like a leopard or a cheetah. I'm not sure
Yeah,
which.
yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
Did you see it on the
I
wall
did.
painted
Yeah.
like,
It didn't really register, but yeah.
and it looked like it
Mm-hmm.
was painted like 5 minutes before. It wasn't even
Yeah.
like a stylized logo. It was like somebody just came
Uh-huh.
along with their, oh, I got a can of black paint. We can. So I kind of want a T-shirt with that too. I want a pikeman
Yeah.
T-shirt
Uh-huh. Okay. Yep.
and maybe that.
Yep.
Which
Okay.
is
We'll have to
fast? Like
work on that for you.
cheetah's like the fastest thing,
Yeah,
right? A
the
cheetah.
cheetahs are very fast.
So it's
Yes.
probably like cheetah bus lines.
Yes, probably.
Yeah, ride
Mm-hmm.
with a cheetah. What would your slogan be?
Mm-hmm.
Cheetah, we get you there
Oh no.
with orange powder on your fingers. No, you're like, yeah, and then you could have the cheetah bus line and you give everybody like complimentary little bags of Cheetos or something and
I would ride that bus.
tie it
Yeah.
in. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I do like a Cheeto every now and then.
There's nothing of nature in the Cheeto.
No, I'm sure that's
It
true.
feels like
Yeah.
purely man-made. So, well, you're getting after me about salt. Jesus.
I know. I know.
Jesus,
I
woman.
But I'm not putting Cheetos on watermelon. Okay. Um. Let's see. What else did we have, Gia?
Also, that's the
Oh, I
loneliest
know.
bus station I've ever seen. I mean,
I know. It was like a
I've done
very
some bus
small
riding in
one.
my day. I had an era
Yeah.
the romance of the Greyhound I was all about it. I was riding the bus to New York City all the time,
Yeah.
and it's never that empty. The crush of humanity is something you can count on
At a bus station?
at a bus
Well,
station, at a bus scene.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess. There's where have I been to a sort of an empty-ish bus station? Maybe
yeah.
up here somewhere. They're
Well,
probably
that might
not
make
as
sense. Yeah.
crowded, but they're
Well, you
always
were
depressing, aren't they? Whether they're crowded or not, they're
They
always
are pretty
kind of
depressing. Do you
depressing.
remember that one in Bangor that was on the corner of sort of
Yeah.
at the top of the
Oh,
hill?
that
And
was depressing. Yeah.
that
Yeah.
was depressing. There was a bar right next door that I was scared of. Like
Mhm.
you'd go by that
Mhm.
bar and like the people would literally be being ejected from like they'd be come flying
Yeah.
out
Yeah,
into the street.
that was a fun corner. Yeah.
Yeah, like go quick, oh God.
Uh-huh.
I can't think of
Yeah.
the name of that bar, but it
Mhm.
was yeah, it had
Yeah.
it all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, we
Oh,
saved
one
Jason from getting on the
y-
bus.
yeah, so that was good. Not just because, I like Jason, but for Danny's sake and a lot of other reasons. It seemed like Sam was going to hate Jason all over again
Yeah, yep.
if he'd left again for Carly. And Carly would have just exploded somehow if she
Yeah,
had to keep that to herself. So, you
yeah,
know.
yeah. So it was good. And I was thinking, like, is everyone scheduled for vacation the same time? This seems like
what if
poor
what if it's
planning.
just down to like a couple of characters for a
Yeah,
week or two? That would be
right.
interesting, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Just Sasha and Violet just hanging
yeah.
out in the
Like
kitchen.
doing a cooking show. That would have
And
been kind
maybe
of fun.
Wiley. It looks like Wiley's
Wiley.
back, so
Oh yeah, I
that's
thought Wiley did a pretty admirable job today. I wasn't as annoyed by his presence. Were you? We were.
No, not as much. No, it wasn't. He wasn't the most annoying person in the scene. That's why, because
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that was just like they're making Drew like just worse and like just honestly, when you think he can't get any more creepy.
Yeah, he was just such a creep. And like then when he was like walking by when they were kissing at the end, it's like, God, what a friggin' creep that guy
I
is. Oh.
know, I know. It's just like
Like that might actually be the definition of a creep, right? Like
I
somebody that's like
think
lurking
so.
around. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
like, and I feel like he and Willow had established that it was a mistake, even if he didn't really believe that, but she was gonna, be with Michael and,
Yeah, and then he's
it's
like slithering out of the swamp, flexing his muscles and
I
stuff.
know.
That was like,
I know.
like he
Uh,
goes swimming in like what is obviously like a marshy pond. Like seriously?
mhm. Yeah, and left his watch there probably on purpose so he could circle back.
Circle back. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was super creepy in that scene.
Yeah,
And
and Wiley did light up when he saw him at first, it was like, "Ugh,
yeah,
gosh."
yeah, yucky.
And poor
Yeah.
Michael, just,
I
I
know,
don't
and
know.
he's clueless. And if Willow tells him again one more time, how much she loves her life with him, I'd
Yeah.
be like, the red flags are like
Yeah.
just unfurling
Yeah.
everywhere here.
Yeah. Right. So I wonder if I mean, I don't know how this is gonna go, but it seems like one of the reasons maybe that she and Nina were getting along so swimmingly is because Nina's gonna sort of like get back with Drew, even if he's not that into it. I don't know, but that's gonna just like kill Willow because she's feeling now like she and Nina are actually close.
Right, right. Yeah, it'll be a clusterfuck of something for
Yeah,
sure.
it's all
Yeah.
gonna get messy. I don't know, but that guy, man, that guy is a problem.
That guy's a problem. I don't
Sonny.
you wish you could be at his town hall meeting? Oh man.
Yeah. What was it? Sawyer? That was the town? Was that
I think
Sawyer?
so. And he's talking about libraries. I like that's a topic near and dear to your heart. I mean, you're a
Yeah.
library scientist. What are you?
Well, I'm an information scientist, Gia, but only
Yeah.
because the library school I went to was feeling like if they still used the word library science, it was a little too old fashioned. So they kind of dumped that and
Ah.
called it
Okay.
information science. So, yeah,
Was that not used at other schools? Like, or is that kind of the new?
I guess it's maybe the new thing. Although, one of a job interview I went to, they said, "Well, we were really looking for somebody with a library science degree." It's like, that's what it is. So that was funny. Anyway,
I hope you
yeah,
said it just like that, and then you were just
kind
marched
of,
out.
I kind of did.
I don't need the job that bad. You
You
numbass.
idiots.
You idiots. Do you read the books?
Oh yeah, that was a high point. Um, but anywho,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's the creep. I think we're all in
He's a
agreement.
creep and he's not going anywhere. He just seems to be like a bad penny. Is that the
Yeah, they
expression?
could play that. Isn't there that a song that
Oh
I'm a
yeah.
creep,
Hmm.
I'm a
Yeah.
weirdo, a loser? I'm a weirdo,
Loser,
loser.
something. Yeah. He's all those
Um,
things. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, they could
Mhm.
just have that going in the
Yeah.
background. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I felt like he was almost like sort of taunting Willow a little bit,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's definitely
like
acting like, they've got like this secret, you know?
yeah. Well, and he was also standing there like, "You're into me, aren't you, babe?"
Right,
Like
right, like, and their fingers touching when he's taking his
yeah,
watch and
like
lingers there.
yucky. Yeah, he's not
Ugh,
acting like I made a mistake and
no.
me being the elder, I should have
Mhm, yeah,
known
like,
better.
I'm
And I should,
disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm Joey. I'm disgusting. That's what he should
Yeah.
be saying.
He should have swum to some other part of the pond and just gone home and gotten his wash
Yeah.
later. He
Yeah.
shouldn't have.
Exactly. Instead
Yeah.
of just like skulking about.
Yeah. Ugh.
Ugh.
Flexing his muscles. I know. We can't get over it. We're like
You know. Ugh. Boy.
vomitous. Vomitous.
Vomitous. Yeah. Yeah.
Um.
So.
Yeah. So that was the yak. You know what I did like though, and I haven't heard of this. I wondered if you had heard of it. The rose and thorn
Oh
conversation.
no, I hadn't heard of that either, Gia. No, I hadn't. Yeah, that was kind of a fun
Yeah,
concept.
we should probably Google that. Like, is that a real thing people do with their day? The rose and thorn. Sounds very
Oh,
British.
it does.
Doesn't it?
I thought you were going to say it's something maybe we should start doing ourselves on the
We
podcast.
could. We could. Rose and thorn.
Yeah,
Or it, like
that.
also sounds like a type of tea.
Yeah. Oh, there's a comic book character. Let's see. Hmm.
Oh, now we're both Googling.
Yeah.
A
Rose and Thorn
poetry
activity.
collection, a group activity, and a radio program.
Getting some nice graphics here. How to
Yep.
play the Roses and Thorns game.
What was your rose and thorn?
Take turns sharing your daily rose, thorn, and bud.
Okay. Highlight success, small win, something positive. Yeah. But so it's
That's
like a game, a mindful way to reflect.
mm,
That's what it is. It's a mindful way to reflect. I like
yeah.
that. And it allows you to battle the toxic positivity that's going around.
Seems like it also encourages it. I don't know.
Well, but you get to have a thorn too. You get to admit that
Yeah, sure.
something's bad.
Right. I would,
You'd
yeah.
prefer just thorn and thorn, or like you'd
Well,
be like thorn and blister or something like that.
abscess, infection, sepsis. Yeah, that could be fun.
Sure.
I can. No,
That's
I
horrible,
actually
horrible.
did. I did have a rose today. I had that dinner. That was like an unexpected rose, so that was
There you
good.
go. There you go.
Yeah. Most
Yeah.
days it would be a bit of a struggle. Hanging out with the doggies would always be a rose.
Okay. And now I've got
Um,
that Seal song in my head too.
uh-huh.
Um,
Yeah. Okay.
is that called Kiss from a
Yeah.
Rose? Kiss,
Right. Right.
which is
So,
weird because how can a rose really kiss you? I mean, it'd be weird.
did you have a rose part of your day, Gia?
I think swimming. I went for a swim right at lunchtime. The old man had to work on the mower, so
Oh
we were,
yeah. Uh-huh.
yeah, some kind of belt went and he had to push the thing into the workshop. Poor guy. It's like
Mm-hmm.
8 million degrees and he's shoving this
Oh
heavy thing
yeah.
in.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And then he bought the part and then he YouTubed how you put the part back on and there weren't any current. So he
Uh-huh.
had to just be like MacGyver and figure it out.
Yeah.
And he was in
Yeah.
there all day doing this.
Poor fella. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Mm-hmm.
so I went for a walk and I went for a swim.
Ate bonbons with salt.
I ate watermelon with salt. I went to the grocery store. I kind of the whole day was a roast. But no, I went for a swim and it's the middle of July in Florida and so it's really
Yeah.
hot and
Yeah.
and there are fewer people around anyway just cuz it's
Uh-huh.
people just aren't here. So anyway, it was just there was nobody at the pool. It was really quiet. It even felt like there was less traffic out on the main road and
Uh-huh.
it
Huh.
just felt really nice and
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
peaceful. And then the watermelon with the salt. Oh, so good.
Oh boy. That's nice. Do you think your old man had rose moment to his day?
When he got that belt on, I went over at one
Okay.
point and
Mm-hmm.
I held some wrench or a ratchet or something while he.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Okay.
came along just at just the right time, and he thinks it's on there now. So,
Okay. Well, that's nice. Okay.
but yeah, he's probably having his rose moment now.
Mm-hmm.
Pants off, watching the TV.
Watching TV. Okay.
We're too old for those kinds of shenanigans. Um. Anyway,
Mm.
so I thought that was kind of nice. So that was good writing
Mhm.
there. Putting that. I mean, maybe that's
Mhm.
popular with millennials or something. Are they millennials?
I don't ask me about any of those labels because I can't retain that
That
information
could
for
be
some
your
reason.
T-shirt. Don't ask me about millennials
I don't know what the hell they are.
or boomers.
I'd rather you ask me about pikemen than millennials.
I saw I saw a little argument on one of my harmonica sites today, and somebody said something they didn't like somebody's music or something, and somebody answered back,
Mhm.
"Okay, boomer," and like
I know what I don't understand. Like why
I
we
think
have
that just
to.
means old. Okay, old person.
Yeah, like a
I don't
baby
know.
boomer, right? Like
Yeah, yeah.
like my generation, I guess.
Like
But
so, I guess it just meant like you can't get it because you're so old. Was the
right, right. But it seems like we're supposed to like consider everybody in these little classifications as like the same, and I just don't understand why we have to do that.
I know we're friends, and like I think you're a boomer, and I'm I don't even
Uh,
know what came right after the boomers. What am I?
um salt
Slackers. I'm a
sluts.
slacker.
I don't know. Let's
Oh,
see.
I don't know what my group is called, but
See, yeah, I don't know if I know either. But like
are you a boomer? Or
I
did you
think
miss the
so.
cutoff?
Yeah, I think all right, Jesus, we're gonna have to look into this, aren't we? Baby
The
boomer. Yeah,
cutoff might have been like 61 or
I
something though.
think
So
it's like maybe I want to say like 65 to 49 or something. I don't know
yeah,
though.
you're a
Uh,
boomer. God, jeez.
let's see. Baby boomers uh preceded by the silent generation and followed by Generation X. So that's you,
Oh, that's
generate.
I'm Generation X,
I
Gen
wish
X.
you were the silent generation.
I wish you were too.
That would solve so many problems, wouldn't it?
We're not the greatest generation, I'll tell you that.
No, no. We're the Nariva generation.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
Uh,
we could take a page out of Michael and Willow's book and play Rose and Thorn more
okay.
frequently. Just,
Okay, yeah. Oh, that
we kind of
reminds me.
started with that, like with a highlight scene or a highlight
Yeah,
outfit.
yeah. So yeah, if anybody wants to get on our Facebook page and tell us about their Rose and Thorn moments, that would be great.
Rose and yeah, keep it clean. But other than
Yeah, even if your old man is naked on the couch watching TV, we don't necessarily need to know that. And I don't know if that would be considered your rose or your thorn.
yeah, it's
Uh,
like it's sadly just neither. It's nothing. It's just sort of
not a
oblivious at this point in
whole lot
time.
of nothing.
Yeah. um. Yeah, I don't know if I had a highlight. My highlight from the last 3 days might be that Tracy Ned conversation. I'm glad you reminded me of that because I thought that was
Oh,
so
good.
sweet.
Yeah, that was really lovely, I thought.
But
Yeah.
because she doesn't, the fact that she doesn't let down her walls for anybody, and then she did for
Mhm.
him, and he realized, what a privilege that
Yeah.
was that she would do that.
Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't like being smart alecky with her. He
Yeah,
was being
yeah,
loving. So it was very nice.
it was quite sweet. And I like, what is
Mhm.
her horse called? Her horse has some demonic name, and I like that.
Oh, the one that
What it
bit her?
was.
Yeah.
Huh? What? Bitter?
Didn't well, she said the horse bit her.
Oh, I thought you meant the name was bitter.
Bitter. Because it is bitter and because it is
Because
my
it is my
horse.
heart. Remember how much we hated that book and that author?
Uh, I like that poem though. That's a Stephen Crane poem.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where the title. That was in what was it? Joyce Carol Oates' book, right?
Yeah,
Because
Joyce
of the
Carol
sitter.
Oates, yeah.
Yeah.
What's Stephen Crane? Is that something arms? It was like
Yeah.
a
Yeah. He
Civil
was
War or a World War
yeah,
One novel
yeah,
or
yeah. Stephen Crane, yeah. Let's see. Um I can't believe I can't remember the title of that book.
Well, it's been a
Even
long time.
saying
We've been immersed in soap operas since then. Our English major roots are kind of
yeah.
atrophied.
Wow, and they're not like putting it at the top of the list of things
I,
he's
I wanted
written.
to say like something with heart in it. Well, because you just said heart, but
Yeah. Oh, Red Badge of Courage. Yeah, there you go.
oh well, red. That's close.
Yeah. Mm. He was only 28 when he died.
Wowza, wowza.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
But yeah, he did some good. He had some good lines in
yeah.
stories and in poetry.
Okay. Well, that you've elevated yourself again. You're
It
so
doesn't
bougie.
last. It doesn't
Yeah.
last, does it?
You'll be back
Um.
down in the gutter. We'll drag you
Oh
down.
yeah, sure, sure.
Um, I guess we've kind of covered things, huh? I mean,
I think so.
we
Yeah.
hate some characters, we love others.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah, I do. I'm not sure what it means that I like Ned so much.
I like Ned so much too, and I used to not enjoy Ned. Like Ned, the cutthroat businessman plot
Yeah,
line got
yeah,
tiresome, I thought.
yeah. Right,
Because it was
right.
always like, it's his Achilles heel. It was always his
Mm-hmm.
downfall that he was
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
always gave into that side of his nature.
yeah. Uh-huh.
And they've kind of removed him from all of that. They did it gradually. I mean, he still
Mm-hmm.
kind of recently was wrapped up in some Quartermain crap, right?
Yeah, and what if Valentine is not part of the picture anymore? Is Ned gonna feel like
Oh,
he has
right.
to?
Are they
That
going
would
to
be a
have to,
shame if they
yeah,
had
bring
to
all that
make.
shit back
Yeah.
up? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm.
yeah, he's just, they've both mellowed into such
Yeah.
nice people that,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yeah,
And
I
you
wish
don't
that would
really see
happen to
like an
us.
adult son. No, we become lazy, not
We
really
become
mellow.
bitter and
Bitter.
thorny. Yeah.
Thorny. Yeah, yeah. But you don't see that many like adult mother son relationships. At least not
Yeah,
that
that's
come to
true.
mind
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, and that's
They do a good
kind of
job.
nice. It's very
Hmm.
nice. Yeah, I'd like to see
Hmm.
them riding together in real life. I'd like to see like an actual paddock and just like an actual, even if they just from a distance, like, oh, there's
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Tracy, just
Uh-huh.
some footage,
Uh-huh. Yeah. I'm a
And
little worried that she's gonna get hurt.
I'd like for them to not call it a corral. Like I'd like for them to understand the right terminology.
I know you would, Gia. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I know.
I'll leave it there.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. Well, this was fun. Let's do it again in a few days.
Okay. All right. I
Mhm.
think that
All
that'll
right.
work. Mhm.
And we'll rose and thorn it if we can
We'll
remember.
rose and thorn it. Yep. And
Okay.
yeah, we welcome any contributions
Sure. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
to the
And if you want to do
Facebook page.
thorn and thorn or rose, that's good too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. All right,
All
Gia.
right. Have a lovely night.
You too, Gia. Bye-bye.
Okay. See ya.